Hello and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, you'll know that we're a family of 4, but we actually started out as a family of 7. 3 have grown up, got their own lives and all that sort of stuff. So I actually see us as a family of up to 17, when you include the partners and their children and all that. So later on I'll explain more about that, why I sort of think about that. But we went to 3 shops. We went to Tesco's first, because where I live, Tesco's is the only place you can get cola for 17p. We did actually pick up 10 bottles because the weather this week is crazy. So I might even have a fizzy drink, and like Barry might want some. Normally it's just Connor and Yuki who drink fizzy, but 10 bottles will last ages. I just wanted to make sure we had some in, because it is all Yuki tends to drink. She will drink squash, but mainly cola. We've got a loaf of Neville's wholemeal bread at 36p. I forgot to say it's Saturday today, and we went shopping today on Saturday, but you'll be seeing this on Sunday. We've picked up the, I don't know what they are, it says citrus, but they're probably tangerines or clementines, something like that. They were 72p. We've also got the Neville wraps at 85p, because this week I did try the thing where you put it in a frying pan, put cheese in, fold it over. Is that an enchilada or? But it turns out that's nice. And we've also picked up the small packet of crispy nuggets for Yuki, because they were on offer at £1.50 with your club card. So in Tesco's we only spent £5.13, even though we had all that cola. So I think that was quite good. But we have to go past Tesco's to get to Sainsbury's, which is where we really wanted. Because on Facebook, I keep seeing people saying that they got like clearance lines. And, you know, like, toilet rolls were supposed to be clearance and other things. So I wanted to go and see if our store was doing it, but I couldn't find anything. But I forgot to say, last week, Barry went to look for some, I call them braces, the things that hold men's trousers up for them. But while he was there, he did get some yellow stickers, which I'm not including in this price. But he did get Yuki some smoked hot dog from Fry's, down to 70p. And he got her 2 packets of the chicken style strips for 70p each. We've just stuck those in the freezer. That will make her plenty of meals. But like I said, I haven't included them in the price because they were actually bought last week. But that's why you won't see a lot of vegetarian food today, because we'd already managed to get some. But over here we have the imperfect potatoes. Some are a good size, and then you've got some nice little ones that you could probably do boil and eat cold for a salad. And we've got 2 packets of the peppers, because in Tesco's they're 1.16, in Sainsbury's they're 97p. So I thought I'll get 2 because we always eat peppers. We've got 5 fair trade bananas, 71p. A celery, I think that was about 55. Oh, 49, I've just seen it on the receipt. The cucumber, I'm pretty sure was 59. We've got a head of lettuce, 55p. Salad tomatoes, were 1.75. No, they weren't. They were 75p. I did look because you can pick them up loose, and they were 1.75 a kilo. That's where I'm getting mixed up, or a pound. But these ones were 75p for sure. And back here, it says puppy, but that basically just means it's very small bits. Complete nutrition. It's wheat free. Not that it makes no difference, because it's got sellotape on it, so it must have a little hole. But it's 2.5 kilos down to £2.29, and I had a feel through the bag, so, like squeezing it. They are nice small bits because Rocky is actually a small dog. 6 pints of milk, £2.09. I thought it didn't have a label for a second then. The sausages, because we also have no real meat, it's all processed, but we'd used some last week from the freezer to make a chilli, because Connor doesn't really like mince, so we cooked the sausages, cut them into circles, and then added all the rest of the chilli ingredients. He loved it. They're 1.50. And for 1.78, we've just picked up some burgers because obviously it's barbecue weather. The vegetarian ham, it was £1.50 if you wanted the 100 grams, or £2.25 for 170 grams. So you're getting well over half for 75p more. So we've got her, I think it worked out as 12 slices we can see in there. We haven't brought ham for us because we have tin ham. 10 slices of cheese is 99p still. Just nice and handy to make a quick sandwich. Some bacon at 83p. And where this is, I would call it thin cut, or super thin if you want, but it crisps up really nicely, so we like that one. And I've just got are they from Rush Phrase, how you say it? But they're 73 still, I believe. Then we've got 2 bottles of the washing up liquid, Kiwi and apple, and it was only 70p for a litre, but I had a little smell in the shop and it smells gorgeous. The nicer your washing up smells, the more likely you are to want to do it. That's what I'm telling myself. And we've got chocolate orange topping. When you put it on ice cream, it goes hard. And Yuki loves anything chocolate orange. And it was hard to see because I should wear glasses to read. But instead of going closer, I have to get further away from the item. And I kept stepping back and back, and Barry read it for me in the end. And then, sorry, I don't know if I said £1 now. And then 2 tins of chopped tomatoes for 28p. Because last week, when we brought the chilli sauce from Aldi, we got the hot. I added a tin of tomatoes and a whole tub of sieved tomatoes, and it was still too hot to handle. So if I get it again, I'm going to get a cooler one. 70p white bread. Bag of sugar for 65p. These, I'm sure everywhere else, is 49p. They say that Aldi price much, but these are 40p. So that's, I think that's under Aldi's price. And we've got a tub of salt, because it's 55p. Everywhere else is more expensive. A 6-pack of cheese and onion chickpea chips. They were £1, but that definitely is a change because we've been having the same crust for ages now. And the eggs, a price match to Aldi, but Aldi's are caged. These ones are free range. So I thought, since we're in Sainsbury's and we need eggs, I will buy them there. They're $1.33. Because I often buy the 15 pack, but we don't always quite get through them. But I brought cake mixes last week, but no eggs, so I couldn't actually make them. But in Sainsbury's, that ended up costing us £26.40. So, not too bad. Apart from the fact it's not real meat. Right, we're just going to go over to the other side of the kitchen, because I've got even more. We then went to Aldi, or Aldi, I don't know which one it is. But I'm sure I'm calling it the name of a car. But I'm sure you all know what I'm on about. But we did notice in Sainsbury's, they had no frozen veg. And like where the potato chips were, not potato, your French fries, those freezers were actually dripping. They're always really iced up in our town, but they were dripping, so I didn't want to buy any vegetables that they did have there. But we also wanted ice creams this week. So I went overboard, I think. But we've got cherry cola spirals. Tesco's do a similar one, but theirs only have 5 in. These were 6. I shall show you the prices in a second on those ones because I can't remember. I love these. They're $1.39 for 8. And for me, they're just big enough because if they were any bigger, I would get brain freeze. Again, chocolate orange. These are $1.19, so it works out as 30p each because you get 4 in there. I've also picked up mint chocolate. And then just white chocolate. Because being that there's a heat wave, I think that works out as 1 each anyway. But I just think my husband deserves to have a cool treat when he comes home from work. These are freeze at home pops. I believe they were 99p. I haven't put them in the freezer yet because I thought we'll eat these ones first and then these ones towards the end of the week. Then we've got some non-food bits. This one I haven't seen before. It says Caffeine Shower Gel, but it smells gorgeous. I don't know if I can get the writing in, but I think it said somewhere that it's a woody sort of smell. Yeah, woody fragrance. I think it's a bit sandalwood, but don't quote me. We picked up 3 deodorants. It turns out they do 3 different fragrances. That one smells like Lynx chocolate. That one I think it was Africa, but I'm not sure about that one. I don't think we've had that one yet, or if we have, I haven't personally used it. But because it's so hot, we're going through them quick. These are a treat for Barry and Connor. Piri piri chicken slices, because they don't have a lot of pastries. Because I don't buy pastry because I get heartburn, so everybody else can't have it. But they were $1.49 for the 2. Something that's actually gone down in price is your 15 cheese slices. They now are only 64p instead of 75. Beginning of next year they go out of date, provided you store them right. But they're not just for burgers, they're nice on crackers. Yeah, if you wanted to try and make your own little Lunchables. 2 packets of seeded rolls, mainly because they look so tasty. They're 99p each. A bottle of orange and pineapple for 95p. Ketchup is 63 or 65. Because the sugar-free one is either 2p more or 2p less. Lower sugar, not sugar free. Whole green beans, which is the way I prefer to eat them for some reason, are 59p. So is the broccoli. I brought the custard because you picked this up first. Looked for a Swiss roll, and Aldi don't do them. I don't know if your ones do, but ours didn't, because I thought that would be nice. Put in the fridge so it gets nice and cold and put onto a Swiss roll. 200 grams of coffee for £2.39. The baked beans and sausages, we brought 5 last week. Connor's got through 4, so I've picked up 4 to replace what he's had, so that the cupboard still has the same number, if you know what I mean. Because that way I feel like I'll feel more food secure if I know that I've got so many tins of their favourite things in. The mint sauce, I think it was just under 40p. The Okies were 36. Oh, we have also picked up 4 spring waters. They're 23p. And just 2 packets of Titans this week at 62. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll see that that's not many sweets for our family, because they like their sweets. A small bag of carrots. It's only 500 grams this week, because when this just not getting through them all before they go squidgy. They have a funny look to them after a few days, and that's from every supermarket, Tesco's, but that's a better quantity for us, so I was happy to see a smaller bag. The mushrooms I dug in for our curry tonight. They were $1.30 and they're really nice and firm. 2 milks at 59p. Nope, I said 59 last week and it was 59. The unsweetened one is 55, but I did notice on the shelf the sweetened was 59. Like I said last week, I couldn't be a bingo caller. But I am recording this at about 10:30 Saturday night, because it's cooler now. The crackers are 69p. I just thought for when we run out of bread, because I like them. And this was a last minute bit while we're waiting to get in the queue. They had ghost pepper, bird's eye pepper, and I think it's Carolina Reaper one for chicken wings. But this one, it says for barbecue ribs. I know we've still got some pork loin steaks. I thought I might cut them into strips and then coat them with this stuff. But it's 49p and it's vegetarian, so I could put some on Yuki's fillets or something. Then we've got 2 bags of rice. I picked up 2 because I was watching somebody else's video and Morrison's have gone up to 71 for their value one. So I'm thinking I'll get 2 before all the other shops follow. And I've got 2 pastas at 32p. But like I said, we used to be a family of 7, but I see it as 17 now because of all the children and their partners. So if they run out, or the whole shops run out, I will have enough to pass over if I buy when I don't, because we only need 1 bag of rice a week, so there might be spare. I want to look after the whole family, not just what actually live with me. A bag of lady bits, because that's something else that if you're going to stock up on, you may as well make sure you've got those for the winter. For Rocky, we've got some mini dog chews. They were 85p. he won't be getting all these in 1 week. I've just picked them up this week. The meaty rolls, I believe, were 59, and the same with the meaty strips, so they'll last him a few weeks. And then I did think, if we're having all this, do we need to panic buy? Are the energy prices going to go crazy? We only have a electric hob. The oven bit's electric, microwave's electric. So this used to be $12.99. This week it was $7.99. It's one of those camping cookers. We already have one in our camping staff, but because Yuki's a vegetarian, I'm going to need to use two to cook 2 different meals. Or just for my cups of tea would only need one. But it doesn't come with a gas bottle, so we'll have to get some of those. But that's the other reason I brought the 4 waters. Because if any problems happen, to cook rice, you need water. So I thought I'll just get a few bottles of water just to make sure. But that's the Aldi part. I don't think that's focused, I can tell you that. But the main bit is to see the total. £40 and 44p, which I think is really good considering it includes a cooker. And I've done the maths. I'll make it £71.97. So I'm £12 over what I like to spend. But considering that's a little bit of panic buying, you know, like on the water and the cooker, the rice. But I don't know what I want to do about the stocking up, and I know that if I do it, then I will be making some sort of like probably boxes up for the rest of the family. So I don't know. I haven't really got the room to do it either, so that's what's getting me panicky. Because like, how can you stock up if you're in a tiny house? But people last week in the comments did say to grab a few extra tins, that is the right thing to do. So I don't think I've gone overboard today, but we'll see what happens next week. But I think, considering I've remembered to buy toiletries this week and washing up liquid, and I'll just get back to the other side, and I've got all of these goodies on this side, because normally my budget, I used to do the dog food separate, but I've just started including that in it. So I do think I'm keeping reasonably good to my budget. But I'll see you next time, because I don't know what else to say. Like, comment and subscribe, and bye bye.